Hey, these are the films you were waiting for.
If you're going back to radiology, take this with you, please.
All right, thanks.
Hey, Miss Shaw, I need your opinion on something.
My opinion is Mr. Kukowski needs a hip replacement.
Oh, well, if I buy him a new one, will you stop?
I shouldn't.
Well, see, this matter requires your personal attention and your professional expertise.
Right, I can't imagine what that is.
Well, see, I need a full workup, and I think that you're just the woman to give it to me. Really, it's a very serious condition. Here, feel this.
You're gonna get me in so much trouble.
The pain. Do you feel that? It's not really so much like a pain. It's more like a pressure, a feeling, you know. And it starts at my heart, and then it works its way down to my lower extremity. What?
Did you read that at www.worldsworstpickuplines.com?
I happen to mean every word of what I just said.
Well, you're pretty adorable, but I'm on the clock.
Well, does Mr. Krakowaka-Foski's, is his life hanging in the balance?
No.
Well, see, there you go. And as a principal benefactor of this hospital, it's impossible for you to get in trouble to talk to me. Again.
This ends now.
If I want to take a moment with a member of this staff, that's my prerogative.
I would call it sexual harassment.
Sexual? Do you feel harassed in any
No,
way?
not at all.
Okay.
So you dodged that bullet. It's still inappropriate. If Mr. Cassadine wants to run after someone who may or may not remind him of his poor dead wife, that's his business. And if you're fool enough to get involved with a man who may or may not call you by another woman's name, that's your business. But you do it on your own time. You're on my clock now.
Right, I'm sorry, Nurse Johnson. You're right.
Meet me at the Metro Court after your shift.
I'm sure you have someplace important to be.
I know it's taking longer than we planned, but things couldn't be going better. Gotta go.
Oh, I want you to know, my dear girl, that I'm not stalking you. But I must admit that my heart skips a beat every time I see your lovely face. Oh, my, you do so resemble my precious granddaughter.
Well, I wish there was something I could do about that, Mr. Quartermaine, but it was the face I was born with, and I've kind of gotten used to it.
You know, I have to admit something terrible. I am a bit lost. In my own hospital, no less. I can't seem to find my way around since the renovations. I'm looking for my great-grandson's room.
Oh, no, don't be embarrassed. Listen, I find it hard to navigate through these halls, too, and I work here every day. What's your great-grandson's name?
Michael Corinthos. And he is suffering because no adult in his life, including me, took care to keep him safe. That little boy could have had the world. The best prep schools, entry into the finest universities, opportunity to learn the family business sitting at my knee. I tell you, Michael's future was limitless. Congressman, senator, who knows? Instead, I allowed him to be raised by a thug. And now I go to visit him, and he's lying there comatose, suffering from a bullet that should have killed that thug that raised him. I tell you, I failed Michael miserably. And I failed the Quartermaine name.
Mr. Quartermaine, maybe it's not too late. I mean, if you love Michael, and it sounds like you really do, then don't let another opportunity go by.
You're very kind, my dear.
Well, I can walk you to his room. I can even stay if you want.
No. You're much too busy to try to cheer up an old man.
Well, I have another meeting, but I can cancel. No big deal.
Let me give you a word of advice. Don't cancel your meeting. Plans were worth making, they're worth keeping. Once you let a moment pass, you'll never get it back. It's gone forever. Got the number?
Yeah, it's his room.
All right. Thank you, dear.
Hi, Christine. You know what I'm saying? Guardian of your life.
Wasn't sure you'd show.
Hey, yeah, I almost didn't. I ran into Edward Quartermaine, and he was telling me all about the... Never mind, he's a really nice guy, and you forget that the rich have problems too. But why am I telling you this? So what do you have planned for us?
Well, I got us a table here at the restaurant. If you've never been, it's one of the best in town. And I also have a room here. You could choose one, both, neither.
Oh, so many choices. So the restaurant's on the top floor. And what's the room number?
421.
So then I guess you've got all the way to the 4th floor to convince me.
Yeah.
When you do it right, the door opens.
I always do it right, sweetheart.
Say 423 or 4. Yeah, you two keep yucking it up while I'm downstairs wrestling a woman to the ground for your flat.